Ladies.
Yeah, you're in. Let's go for it. I think pass mark your bag, maybe.
We have dock steps coming, they're just not here yet.
Early days.
Early days with the new boat.
How about yeah, feel free.
Fractional spinner, the J2, the port masthead halyard. You open and close it. So if you want the line to go out, the line is correlated with the black halyard. Orange with the orange, red with the red.
Sahibi Alvimedica, yani takımı sponsor etmiyoruz. Takımın sahibi olarak takımın bünyemizde kurarak Volvo Ocean Race'e katılıyoruz. Ve ilk kez de 30 yaş altı bir ekip olmaya çalışıyoruz. Umuyorum yarıştaki mutlaka en genç ekip olacağız ama 30 yaşın altında belki de beklenenin de üzerinde genç bir ekiple katılacağız.
It's a dream come true, and having everybody down here on the boat today to help us realize that has been pretty surreal. It's a good day, and we're excited.
Keep the boat safe. We always put the wheels are.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we have to put them. This is a sticker model. We can stick it somewhere.
This is the lightest one. No, we don't want it.
Why don't we put the sticker in the nav station? Because we need it.
I know,
Yeah.
that's their decision. They have to do it.
Of course. And you can
Symbolically, you can put this
Symbolically, you can hang it somewhere,
definitely
Where is it going to stay?
wherever you want.
top of the map. We get two of them.
Oh yeah, I will be climbing.
Maybe we put one on the life raft. One on the boat. No, this is good. We'll put it in the nav
If
station.
he was the skipper, he would be putting it there.
I'm gonna flip in there.
But basically, this is where the media guy lives. Yep. It's on
Yeah,
deck.
and where do you see that? Here.
Right there, yeah.
And then you can move them the way they're pointing. With this joystick, you can zoom in and zoom out. And it's...
Does it record all the time?
No, it's on a standby mode, and so if something happens, then you hit the record button, and it goes back 2 minutes into its memory,
Yeah.
and starts recording, and then
Yeah.
goes forward so that if something happens, you come down here and hit the button.
Yeah.
So then it comes into somehow into the system, and then the media guy can take that, and then it's really expensive to send the stuff off the boat, so he edits it all down into 2 minutes, and then he sends the 2 minutes of footage off every day. There's a safety locker in here. It has a fair amount of safety stuff, all kinds of extra flares and a spare water maker and sorts of things. See if I can open this. This is where we keep it. See all the flares. There's an emergency rudder system.
And this is carbon as
Yeah,
well.
it's all carbon. Yep. Yeah.
What is that space?
So back here is this is kind of. We don't typically go back here, but this is all these ropes are for that's the steering system for the rudder.
Yeah.
That bag has 100 feet or 100 meters of rope for the anchor, and then there's 2 anchors lashed on right here. These red bags.
Swimming. Okay.
And then you see all that green and white hose. Remember I was showing you the ballast tank in the front to put water?
Yes.
There's 2 back here, one in each corner, and those white hoses are what fills up those tanks with.
Yeah.
And then the green hose is more for safety. If we were to have a hole in the boat, we could use that hose to pump the water out. So this door,
Yeah, exactly.
this door can close,
Yeah.
and you can latch it shut with
Yeah.
these hinges,
Yeah.
and it becomes a watertight door, so water
Yeah.
can't come out. and then you would attach that green hose to the other side of that spigot there,
Yeah.
and you can pump the water out without having to have this door open. So the whole idea, and that you'll see that in every step forward as you go through the boat. So the whole idea is if you had a hole in the front or a hole in the back, you can kind of isolate that
Yeah.
issue and not let the water get into the whole boat. That's how you would sink, right? So if, in
Well,
the event that you were to flip over,
that's how you get out.
climb out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to go back here. It's kind of
It's the exhaust for the engine. You got your
it's
hand on right
exhaust.
there.
And then remember those pedestals that we were turning and how they link together?
Yes.
These shafts right here link them together. So when we turn it up there, these turn down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the interesting little things about there's these small little creature comfort things. Like for example, you see all the white on the side of the boat.
Yes.
It's actually a sticker. You know, and basically if you were going to build your own boat, you wouldn't put any paint or any sticker because it would be heavier, right?
Yeah.
But when you come down below and the boat's black, even when it's daytime, it's dark and it's really hard to see. So that white allows it to be a little bit brighter, you know? But basically this is where all the navigation happens,
Okay,
and
yeah.
they download all the weather. You know, plot out our course where we're going to go, see all our competitors, all the decision making happens, and then this whole thing actually spins. So when we tap and switch sides, and the seat comes off, and you put it on the other side. And then we keep all of our spare gear under in these different wedge bags, and this is our sail repair kit, and you'll see some, you know, electrical repair kit and spare hoses, and every bag has a different color and different purpose. Bunks, and I'm sure you guys have seen these on boats, but they go up and down, so when you're keeled over, you can raise it up and lie flat.
It was J2, which is going to be a pretty big part of the race, that's for sure. In the last part of the race, some boats had them after the mast, some boats had them before the mast, some had different angles of entry, some couldn't get picked off the mast, these can. So it's a pretty efficient and simple design, which is good, and everyone's dealing with the same stuff. Another thing that's a little bit different about this race than the last race is that more of the sails are furling. So these are the furling lines right here for the sails that go out on the prod, and then these are some of the furling sails that go down these tunnels for some of the jibs, and those again get furled in the pit on the pit winch with all the guys on the pedestals. So it's a pretty good setup.
And then if I go the other way,
We're gonna steal one
goes to
from
second gear,
another
it's a little
journalist,
slower.
and we can give the other
If I go back forward, it's third gear. So depending on, first gear is more efficient, but then it gets too hard, and then you switch to second gear, and then that gets too hard and go to third. Yeah, so then you can link these together as well. So all, you know, so then three can be turning one winch. And, so there needs to be good communication to know which way you're going and which gear, and all that sort of thing. There's also an overdrive function. So you see how that's red and this is black. So it's kind of like turbo. So if you're in first gear black, and you see how fast it goes. But then if you go to first gear red, even more. So, and then there's also second red and third red. So there's actually 6 gears. We kind of, based on sailing the boat, we kind of know, depending on what we're doing, what gear we should be in. So somebody coordinates and says, okay, we're going to pull the sail up. Everybody's going to go to first red. And then everybody likes the handles, and we all go first red. And then
Someone says that, and who is that?
usually somebody on this pedestal,
okay.
kind of like a crew boss,
Yeah.
and they coordinate all the movements between the different sails, and so the communication is key. You know,
exactly.
especially when it's windy and it's nighttime and you can't hear.
Yeah.
So you hold it like this, and then you face me, and you put your hands here. Yeah, exactly. And then we turn it together, and then we switch gears. The other way. Okay. So you can adjust how high they stand, so that if you're really heeled over, you can stand flat.
Our stacking bag. Turkish flag. Not bad, huh?